My name is Renee Bennett. I'm from Alpha Analytical. I'm a quality systems specialist, is my title. Alpha is an environmental testing lab located in Massachusetts. We've been using Qualtrics, I think, for about 5 or 6 years now. We have nearly 400 users in the system. We use it. When we started using it primarily for documents. I ran a report this morning, actually. We have nearly 1,500 documents in Qualtrics. So when we started, it was primarily for document control. The feedback from our staff was immediate and awesome. They were very excited that we no longer had paper. We didn't have to shuffle things from one person to the next, like gaining signatures and all of that. So that was very exciting. And then the first thing we did after documents was we put our non-conformance report process into workflows to eliminate that need for as well shuffling paper and email and that. So we did non-conformance reports first. That went well. We've actually done a whole revamp of it since then. We're working on a revision 1 of our non-conformance report based on new standards from TNI. So we've done that, and then I think we have 15 workflows now. We use it for, we have a separate accident report for our safety department, and then since we have couriers, we also have a motor vehicle accident report that's separate than our other accident reports. And then we have a few that are just locations of where things are. So like when we initiate a new study for an instrument, it's a track of like who has the actual documentation and then where it's at, and then if it's rejected, like it's really just like where the actual paper is. And then we also have one that I'm very excited about that we just implemented last year is an employee position tracking. Since we have nearly 400 people in the lab, when someone moves from one department to another, it's really important for us, especially in Qualtrics, that they're in the correct groups, that they are the correct managers getting their information. So when someone moves from one department to the next, the manager of the new department puts in into the workflow like the employee's name, obviously, and then whether or not they change positions, whether it's a new department, a new title. And then it's also, we expanded it since then to include cross-training. So that way if someone's just helping out in one department to another, they can just put in it's a temporary move, it's just for a couple of weeks. And so that way, that comes straight to QA, and then we can say, all right, well, we need to change the groups, or we just need to send them a couple of SOPs, so that way they have the correct credentials in order to run whatever new test that they're working on now. So that one, and then it will go to the safety department if they move in facilities and they need to have different safety documents they need to read. And then finally it goes to HR, so that way, they're also aware of where people are moving around, because sometimes they're not aware, actually. So that's an exciting new workflow that it's working, and we actually got the managers, to do it, which is exciting.